butterflies. This is your girl, Cheron K. Griffin, aka Madam Butterfly. I hope that you are flapping your wings on today. Why? Because a butterfly is free and a butterfly can flap their wings. But guess what? On today, I have a phenomenal guest. Phenomenal. All of them are phenomenal, though. I have a phenomenal guest that's gracing our stage, and her name is Yolanda Porterfield. Now, Yolanda was introduced to me by my best friend because she just shops luxury. So I'm always on her Instagram page. I'm always watching her on gift stuff. And I was like, this is a rich bitch. Yes, I said rich bitch. Some of you might be offended by that. It really doesn't matter because she's just fabulous. So I'm not using bitch in a negative, derogatory way. I'm just saying she's fabulous. She's great and she's doing the damn thing. So guess what? I have on my money sign today. Yes, I do. It's all about the money. So ladies and gentlemen, I want you to come on in the room. Yes, come on in my garden because it is going to be off the chain. And guess what? Yes, I have my wine. I have my rich bitch nails. Yes, honey. Yes, yes, yes. And I want to introduce my very special guest, Yolanda Porterfield. So if you were in my presence, I would say clap your hands. So in your own way, clap your hands for my wonderful guest. Hey, hey.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, yes. So, Yolanda, I am super dope excited to have you on my platform. I'm so excited that I wore my money sign because you are about the money, honey. Okay, I told my audience she is a rich bitch, yes, and I mean she is fabulous, she is great, and she's doing the damn thing. So I also told them I'm not saying bitch in a derogatory form because sometimes we get offended with the name or that word. So it's all in love. So tell my phenomenal guest, audience, excuse me, what made you start doing like luxury?
So, growing up, someone asked me the other day, how did I get into fashion? And growing up as a little kid, my dad was actually into fashion and he used to do fashion shows in Trinidad. And at the ending of the fashion shows, I used to get to walk the stage. So
Okay.
you see this little 5-6-year-old strutting going across the stage. And from there, I wanted to be a model. I was like, I'm going to be a model. So my mom was a seamstress. She used to make clothes. I used to walk in the little clothes because I'm growing up in the Caribbean. We can't afford anything expensive. I'm sharing a bedroom with my brothers and sisters where we were living and stuff like that. And then I got the love for food. So the modeling went out the window because me and food got a relationship.
Okay.
But then I came to the U.S. I came to the U.S. the same year of 9/11. I came that summer.
Wow.
And the first place I ended up was in New York, in Manhattan.
I knew you were going to say that. Okay.
Do I need to say anything more?
I have to say, and I'm sorry to interrupt, you look like you're a New Yorker. You're just so chic and so polished. And I'm like, man, when I grow up, I want to be just like her. I love your unboxing.
It's so much fun. I think I enjoy it as much as you guys do.
It's wonderful to watch you open all these luxury gifts. And some people might say, well, I can't afford that. But I say you can afford that.
You can.
And the reason I say that, I read something you had on your page. You said, I asked God for it. And basically, when he gives you the okay, that you go and get it. What has given you that spiritual connection where you ask to go shopping?
My mom.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
She's
Rest
not,
in
she don't live
heaven.
anymore, but she is, and I tell people it's like, I don't pray every day. I don't go to church. My dad is Muslim, so we were raised Muslim.
Okay.
But
My husband's Muslim. Go
your
ahead.
husband's Muslim, nice.
Yes.
So I was raised Muslim, so celebrate Ramadan and everything like that. But that spiritual, my mom, on my mom's side, she was the only one that was Christian. All her brothers and stuff are Muslim. And that spiritual, it came from her. I was like, I had a praying mom. And people will tell me, oh, you're so lucky you get this. I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. If I'm not praying for it, my mom is praying for it for me. And now that she's gone, I was like, huh, now if you think I had it, wait till you see now, because my mom is in heaven. I have an angel now.
Yes.
There's no ending to what I can do and what I can get. And it has nothing, Cheron, to really do with money or having money in the background, or if you have this. It's just like what you want to do for your life, and you have to make that happen.
Right. And I love the fact that you said that you have to make that happen, because
You
so
do.
many of us want to depend on other people to make it happen for us.
Yeah.
But we have to do the damn thing.
Yeah. And a lot of people that I follow on IG, and I'm talking about young people, like I follow this female here in Philadelphia, Malika. I think she just turned 30. She's in grad school. I think she's trying to get her PhD or something like that. She has a business she's been running for the last like 2 or 3 years, and is booming.
Nice.
She works and she's getting it. And then when she buys her luxury stuff and buys her stuff, she is working her ass off.
Right. And I think that's what people don't understand sometimes, that when you see people getting luxury things, if they don't have a sugar daddy or a man that supports their habit, that we're really working hard for the things that we love. You know, so a person who has a poverty spirit, because that's what I call it, whose mindset is impoverished, what would you say to them? Like, they want the stuff that you have, but they believe like, I can't.
It's not that you putting a block on yourself by saying I can't. And for a time, I kind of had a block on myself, because jealousy comes from all different forms. It can come from friends, it can come from family. And I just had to ask myself, I was like, how do I deal with the guilt from setting boundaries, creating the life that you want, and being different? Because I am different. I'm from the Caribbean. I'm not American. I am a citizen, but I'm not American. So I'm different that way. I have an accent. I'm in the Army. A lot of people don't know about the Army. A lot of people think the Army is a last resort, which is far from that. I like luxury, but I wear combat boots. I can wear some Balenciaga heels, and the other side is a pair of Nike combat boots.
Now let me say this about military women. I've seen a lot of them in their fatigues.
It can be a little rough.
But wait a minute. But then when y'all take them fatigues off, hunting, yes. I'm like, she got a shape like that. That's honey. Y'all be working it.
Because remember our Miss Universe, she's in the military.
Was she?
Yeah, she's in the military. She's a second lieutenant in the military.
Okay. I didn't know that. Okay. Wow. So I know probably a lot of people are jealous of you. Yes, a lot of us love you, but people are also jealous of you. It goes with the territory.
Yeah.
How do you deal with that?
I kind of I ignore it, because I know if they were in my position, they would have want people to love it, and they would want to share their stuff, and they would want people to appreciate what they have. So I was like, you're only in that mind space of jealousy because you don't have it, and you don't know how to appreciate because you don't have it. I'm a person, I'm like, I want a Birkin. Do you see
I know that's right. That is my next bag. That's my next bag.
I can't afford a Birkin. But if my sister get a Birkin, girl,
yes.
Let me see that. But everybody doesn't have that mindset. So I just brushed it off, and I was like, I know when you get to this position, I will be right there for you, and you're going to understand.
You know what? Regarding the Birkin, if I see somebody with one, if you get one today or tomorrow, I'm like, I'm next in line. Like, if my sister could get it, yes. And it's no jealousy. It's like, girlfriend, you doing the damn thing. I want to mimic whatever formula you have that's allowing you to be able to be so successful. Because with luxury items, a lot of times people think that we're successful, and we are.
Either you're successful or you're broke.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you remember me saying, it's like, next year I'm going on a no shopping for the whole year. And a couple of people came on, oh my God, are you in financial distress? I was like, I didn't say I was broke. Actually, my credit score skyrocketed. I actually paid off all my debt. I have no loan anymore. I'm like, I didn't say I was broke. But if I don't shop for a year, my sister probably can save like about $30,000.
I get it.
It's not because you're buying luxury, you think that you're using your last bit of money. I barely have, I have one credit card, so I'm not using credit. So why it has to be either or to have the luxury? Why you either have to be broke or a man is giving it to you? Why you just can't be in a good space and have it all? Why you can't have the nice car, the nice house, the luxury items? Why can't we have it?
I think that there's a perception, especially with Black women, that when we have these type of items, that we're gold diggers.
Yes.
You know, and I've never been a gold digger.
Never.
However, I dated broke, and I would never date broke anymore. I'm married, but that wasn't in my forte anymore. I didn't like that. You know, so I know you're married too.
Yes.
Look at you, that big smile. And I know your husband has a sneaker collection. I've seen all his sneakers on your live.
I think he has like about either like 395 pair or like about 400 and something pairs of sneakers.
Wow. And I know this is a topic for him, but how does he decide which sneakers to get?
You see how we women go with the season?
Yes.
And we scroll sites and look for stuff, and we have wish lists.
Yes.
Men have that too. He has a sneaker list of sneakers that's coming out when it's dropped. Mind you, Cheron, sometimes I'm in a line at 2:00 in the morning for my husband to get him a certain sneakers he wants.
No.
Because the sneaker community, if you're not into it, you don't know. Some people sell their sneaker collection and buy huge houses.
You know what's crazy?
It's no joke money.
There's a show on Netflix called Sneakerhead. Yes. And we just watched that over the weekend, and I was like, it's like this?
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
My husband has sneakers that he paid $120 for. Like, he has a pair of Kobe's, $120 for. It's worth right now over $1,000.
Wow.
He has a pair of sneakers called the Fear of Gods. For you to get a pair of that right now, you have to spend like about $1,500 to $1,700 to get it. That's a handbag.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it is a handbag. So how much what's the most expensive bag that you have paid for, and how much did you pay for it?
For my birthday, my Chanel Jumbo.
Okay. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Leather with gold hardware. And that bad boy was $7,000.
Oh my God, I love it. I had
to have that bad boy.
Go ahead, girl.
Chanel is raising their prices again in November.
I heard that Louis was upping their prices as well.
Cartier just raised their prices yesterday, 7%.
Why do you think that these luxury brands are raising their prices during the pandemic?
So I have two options in that. One
Okay.
option, they have to make up for the loss that they had during the pandemic.
Okay.
And this is their way.
Okay.
The second option is that their clientele, sheiks, princesses, duchesses, their
Yes.
clientele don't care about the rich. They can afford it. And it's a way to push out the common person walking around with a Chanel jumbo. If a Chanel
Gotcha.
jumbo is 8,000, 10,000, the girl who's been saving up for 5 years to go get her Chanel jumbo is
Okay.
not going to be able to get, so she's not going to carry that. When the
Wow.
princess of whatever is carrying it, why is this common person walking around with a Chanel jumbo also?
Yeah.
So
And they will.
those are my two. They're making up for their loss, and they're
Okay.
kind of weeding out the
Okay.
common folks from having their luxury items.
So I guess you think the duchesses and stuff are offended when the commoner has what they have?
We're humans, Cheron. Doesn't matter your
That
title.
peasant.
Yeah, doesn't matter your title, your race. We're humans, and we all have that in us. That's human nature.
Wait a minute, I gotta see your nails. Cause you flat. Yes, honey. Rich bitch. Yes.
And I didn't even put on any rings or anything tonight.
Oh my goodness. So I also noticed that you love watches. Okay. Do you have a Michelle or a Rolex or a Cartier?
Don't have Rolex. My husband wants one, and I told him it has to be for a special occasion. So when you hit 40, because my husband's 7 years younger than me, so I told him when you hit
Okay,
40,
cougar. And
that's why I'm still looking so young.
answer. He keeps you in the bedroom.
Yeah, that's why I'm still looking so young, because I have a younger husband. I know he's gonna tell me, oh really? Because I know he's watching it. So I told him for his 40th birthday, we're gonna get him the Rolex.
Nice.
And I do have Hermes. I have
Okay.
2 Renatos, where a lot of people don't know about, but it has the diamonds and everything and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
I'm writing that
if you're
down.
into watches, you're gonna know like some of those names. And
Okay.
it's so funny is that when Apple came out with their watch, all my watches is like, I went and I got the Hermes Apple Watch. I got the Hermes strap. If I'm not working
Okay.
out, I have the Hermes strap on it. And the expensive watches with the diamond bling bling is just sitting there.
Oh
Because
man.
I want to see my steps every day.
Okay.
I wanna feel like I'm doing something, because a sister likes to eat.
You do like to eat. And what's the coffee machine that you have?
Nespresso.
My best friend told me to get that too. And
You see how my accent just changed when I said
yes,
that?
yes. I heard it's like Starbucks. Like you don't even have to go to Starbucks anymore.
It's not like Starbucks.
It's better?
This is Nespresso.
Okay. I think you're going to make me go out and buy one on tomorrow.
When I tell you I look forward to having my coffee every morning.
Okay. Okay.
And now people tell me they look forward to seeing it because I put it up every morning with me having my coffee and stuff.
I know. You be on the balcony and everything with your coffee.
That coffee, you taste the coffee in every region. Like I have, like today I had Costa Rica.
Okay.
I felt like I was in Costa Rica. I'm like, ooh. It's like you don't need all the added creams and stuff because you can taste the coffee.
Okay.
Starbucks is like so kind of like in
Powerful.
the system that it don't taste. You don't get that
Okay.
taste no more. But the espresso, clutch my pearls that I'm not wearing.
Girl, everyone brags on that coffee machine. Like the people I know, they're like, you have to have it.
It's good. It's good. It's really good. It's
So-
really, really good.
Okay, and this is something different, but because you're so classy and sophisticated, when you're eating, let's say in social settings, is it a certain way that you eat that's really classy, like cutting your food?
Growing up, and this is before I even got into luxury, so I kept that.
Okay.
Couldn't have our elbows on the table.
Yes.
Because we're Muslim, you eat and then you drink. You don't
Okay.
eat and drink. Now that I'm older, I'm like, I'm gonna eat and drink.
Mhm.
But elbows off the table. You have to chew 32 times, because if you eat the food too fast, it's not giving your brain enough time to tell your stomach that it's full.
Okay.
And you're going to overeat.
Okay.
So when you're sitting there and you're cutting your food up, and spoons were called shovels. We never ate with spoons.
Okay.
With forks.
Okay.
Forks
Fork and knife.
Fork
Okay.
and knife from kids growing up. So by the time you chew, automatically it gets instilled in you. So you're eating slower. You're picking up your food. You're making sure it cuts small so you can chew it. You're taking your time, and people think like, "Did you go to etiquette school?" No. My mom said you chew 32 times.
I asked you that for a reason. And the reason was I was in Spain and I was dating a gentleman, right? And I was never taught to eat with my fork and my knife. And you know how you cut and you kind of scoop it.
And you use the knife to bring it to the fork and you stir and
Honey, I was never taught that.
Looking at you like,
oh, he like everything but cussed me out in front of like all these people. And trust me, from that day forth, I have gotten it right. Like I actually practiced out of his presence.
Okay, so I understand it because Trinidad is the British system.
Okay.
So Europeans and British system, they have that way. So it now makes sense comparing to Americans. The British system, that's like instilled in us from growing up. So that does make sense.
Okay,
so, yes.
Okay. I was so embarrassed, but I said that I have to get it right. And now because I'm around those type people, I appreciate that lesson that he taught me. I believe like in dating or any situation, get the lesson. So I'm hoping that people are getting the lesson here, that it's okay to have luxury items. It's okay to show them on social media. It's okay to wear them outside, because a lot of people will get it and hide it because they don't want other people to see. And I'm like, really? Yeah. And I used to be one of those people. So I appreciate you and people like you who tells us it's okay to live in luxury.
Do you follow Black Girl Unboxing on IG?
No, but I'm going to do it now.
So you need to follow that page. It's only started like about a month ago.
Okay.
And she came on and she said, when you look up the hashtag unboxing, people think you're going to see Black women with the Gucci and the Louis and the, she said you look up the word unboxing and hashtag. There's not one Black person. It's Asians.
Really?
It's Caucasians. There's no Black people. And she said that. I was like, oh, hell no, that's not true. So I took my happy self. Unboxing.
Love it.
It's like 200 pictures. I said, okay, I give up. She's right.
I am going to go.
I was really surprised.
I'm going to go and follow her.
Yeah,
but
it's a safe way. It's a safe place to unbox your stuff and show your stuff. And she said it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be luxury. Whatever you love, unbox it. So girl, every day I'd be like, oh, who get what? Oh, what's going on?
Oh, that is awesome. I love it. So I asked you to unbox here, but you don't have anything that you have to unbox, but you brought some things to show us. So I'm ready, lady.
So your girl is ready for winter. And I tell people every day, I was like, fashion is a way of expressing yourself.
It is.
It's life, darlings. It's life.
Yes.
It's literally a way of showing art. You're showing art on yourself. You are fashion. The designer stuff just embellishes the fashion. So these cute little numbers here.
Okay. My girlfriend Jackie is here, the one who introduced me, my best friend who introduced me to you. She's on now and she's loving it. So what I'm loving that.
So these
Chanel.
clubs, it's a must. When I put my hands together, it says CC.
Yeah, Chanel.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's for some strange reason, I didn't realize it until I bought all my stuff. I realized that I'm heavy into the black and white. And everything I got is reversible, so I can wear it on the white side. This is Balenciaga's car.
Nice. Yes, honey. You look like money.
And I had to have these. So this is just like the icing on the cake. I can't wait to wear these.
Go ahead, girl. Yes.
Just look at the craftsmanship on this bag.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm falling in love.
I'm telling you, I can't. And that's black and white too. And then the last piece of the whole winter, you need some leggings.
Okay.
I don't know. Can you see those CCs on that?
Oh wow. Yes, honey.
I'm ready. I'm ready, ladies. I'm ready. I'm ready. I can't wait for it to be freezing.
So look. With the leggings, are you gonna like do a skirt? Are you gonna do jeans? Like, how are you gonna bring it all together?
So with the leggings, I will either do a baby doll dress.
Okay.
Or what do you call it? Like a smock where you have like the shorts underneath and then you have the skirt over it.
Yes.
And I will wear those with the boots.
I'm loving.
Nice biker jacket. And this scarf around my neck. That will keep me so.
So, okay, when you dress up like that, where are you going? Are you going to the mall? Are you going out for coffee with your girlfriends? Well, no, you have an espresso. No. You going for drinks? Where are you going?
I love me a good cafe.
Okay.
And where I am right now in Philadelphia is the city of food.
I'm from Philly, yo. I'm from Philly. Give it up for Philly.
I've been living here for 5 years now.
Okay.
And I have not been to the same restaurant or the same cafe more than twice. I go back a second time because I love it.
Okay.
But I can go to a different place for brunch, lunch, and dinner for the entire 5 years of being here.
Nice.
It's so rich in history. They have so many museums. I will get dressed up and go to the museum and walk through the museum.
Do you prance? Do you prance like?
I would just walk through, and while I'm walking through, as normal, oh my God, you look amazing. Thank you.
Yes.
Just normally just looking at art and stuff like that. And that's why I tell people, fashion is us.
Yeah.
It's the way you carry yourself because, okay, I'm going to have on some Chanel boots. I probably will have on a Balenciaga scarf. But my dress is H&M. And I paid $29 for it. But because how I walk, and the only expensive stuff I buy is accessories. But because how I walk, they think my dress is like thousands of dollars. No, sweetie, it's $29.
And you know what? And that's what women have to know. But Philly's in the house. I have a lot of Philly women in the chat room. So they want you to know that they represent, okay? But that's what I want women to know is that you can go anywhere and get a nice dress, but it's the accessories that make the outfit. Mm-hmm. The shoes, the purse.
Designer pieces of clothes, but majority is. And right now, Cheron, I don't know if you've been on H&M. Those bad boys have been killing the game. What we need to remember, H&M is out of Europe. So all the designers, they are mimicking it. Like I bought a jacket, a wool jacket. Isabel Marant brought that jacket out last year. H&M brought that jacket out. Isabel Marant is selling her jacket for $800. H&M brought out the same exact wool jacket, $170. They had a limited sale. I paid $120. And when oh my God, you got the Isabel Marant jacket.
and my homegirl from Philly, she said, yes, the accessories. And that's what people don't understand. Now, I have to give a plug right here. You see these earrings? I get my earrings from Kim's Angelic Jewels. And She is a paparazzi. She sells paparazzi, and I get all my jewelry from her, all of it. And I feel like this: I make the jewelry pop. The jewelry is beautiful in itself, but the way you wear it, how you put it together, that's what makes it. And that's what sells it. So if you need jewelry, she's in Philly too. She's on here. Kim's Angelic Jewels, everybody. If you love accessories,
definitely text me that name. I'm definitely gonna look.
I definitely will. But every time she comes on live, and I try not to go on her lives because I'm constantly buying her jewelry. And guess how much it is? Everything's $5.
I would have never believed those earrings in your ear were $5.
Yes, ma'am. $5.
You see, and that's what some women don't understand. You don't have to dress expensive to look expensive. It's how you carry yourself.
That's right. That's right. You are the money. You're the representation of the money. Yes. You can have on a sharp sweatsuit, and the way you look and carry yourself, people be like, damn, that must have cost $1,000, or, you know.
Like I tell you, my mom was a seamstress, and growing up, she made all my clothes. And I was strutting in those bad boys. No one would never believe my mom the night before she was on the sewing machine. The next day, I'm strutting, all my friends are looking at me, and I'm feeling like $1 million.
But you know what? I've even gone to like secondhand stores or consignment shops, and man, you can find some good stuff.
I've seen people find amazing things, and I keep telling myself I need to get into it. But I have a little OCD problem, and I'm trying to get over it because I've been seeing all these good stuff. I was like, Yolanda, that could have been yours. You need to be new. But they have amazing stuff in these consignment stores.
They do. You know, amazing only thing stuff. I suggest, don't get no panties or undergarment stuff.
I said I'm gonna start off small and start with the accessories and work my way up. But they have some amazing. Sometimes I'm like, oh my god, that is so nice. I could be wearing that. They have some amazing stuff. And it's a good way to literally help the world. It's like keep reusing. Like someone asked me, what do I do with my clothing? Because I was like, I clean my closet out like twice a year. And he's like, what do you do with your clothing? I said, I either take it to the Goodwill, or I give it to consignment stores, or I just give it away. I said, because I prefer someone reuse it instead of just discarding it. Or I give it to my nieces and stuff like that. My nieces, she love it. I just give it to, so that's what I do instead of just throwing it out, because it's a way to keep recycling stuff.
Right.
So it's not wasting, and I feel good. It's like, okay, I spend the money, I never wore it, has a tag on it. But I see my niece in it, I'm like,
girl, I have clothes from 8 years back that still have tags on it. Sharp clothes that I haven't worn. And it was like I was waiting for the right time. But I also said, when is the right time?
That's like those boots I was telling you about earlier.
Right. Like, wear my shit. You know what I'm saying? I was telling my homegirl who's on here, her red bottoms. I said, girl, wear them to the market.
During the pandemic?
Yes.
When I tell you Trader Joe's was getting some looks, every 2 weeks to Trader Joe's, Yolanda was stepping.
You were sharp.
Oh, Trader Joe's. I was getting dressed up and going to Trader Joe's. You should see me pushing my cart, walking slow in Trader Joe's.
You know, back in the day, I remember my grandma. She always was fabulous, always classy, and just chic. Now, I'm a little more sexier than her, but you just remind me of that class, like a Lady Diana, someone on that level, a Duchess, you know, a princess.
It's so funny you said that. I think 2 weeks ago, I took a drive to Short Hills Mall in New Jersey. It was like an hour and a half from Philadelphia.
Okay.
And I had on some Louis Vuitton combat boots.
I love them.
Louis Vuitton cap. I had my little palm spring, and my dress was this H&M dress, long sleeve, but it had these ruffles coming down here. The neck went all the way up. So the
Okay.
ruffles came up on the neck, and then the ruffles came all the way down. So I went to Chanel, and I'm sitting in Chanel while my CA is wrapping up my stuff. And I'm sitting there. One CA passed. Oh, you look fabulous. Thank you. Another one passed. Oh, you look so nice. Okay. And this guy passed. He said, I've been watching you walk around the store. You look Victorian chic. I was like, well, this is a first.
You do though.
So my head
You do.
He said, fabulous, darling. Victorian chic. I said, okay, I need to use that. I was like, that was the first.
Well, he's right. So Kimberly says getting dressed makes you feel better. And it does. And that's what women have to understand, that when you dress, you feel better. Your attitude change. You might not be depressed or in the slumps. You know,
Just
so
getting out of bed and taking a shower and putting on some perfume.
Yes.
It makes you feel a whole lot better than if you just stay there all day.
Speaking of perfume, what's your favorite?
I have a Chanel problem.
Okay.
So right now they brought out this the Mamswell, the Chanel Mamswell. They brought out a Prévert, which is a night one.
Okay.
I've always had the Mamswell, but they brought out this night. Oh my God. Everyone is crazy about Baccarat.
Okay.
I bought the lotion and the body mist with it.
Okay.
But even though I love them, because I switch out my perfumes for spring and summer and fall and winter. So I just switched out my fall and winter ones. Okay. What has me every fall and winter, and it's not a quiet smell. Okay. It's Tom Ford fucking fabulous.
I love that. So you guys, Tom Ford fucking fabulous. You might want to get it.
People asked me, they was like, how does it smell? I was like, it smells like a well-dressed man. Nice. Okay.
Nice. So does that scent make you feel like you're powerful?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And that's the thing. Even with my perfumes, after I get dressed, there's a certain perfume I'm wearing with that outfit. And when I spray that perfume, that's when the mood comes on.
Yes.
And I step out, and my husband's like, "Oh, well, okay," because I'm in my mood. It has nothing to do with what I'm wearing, if I have money, or where I'm going. I'm in my mood, and once you're in your mood and you go and you have your presence, yes, people will watch you and be like, and Cheron, sometimes I'm wearing sweats.
But it's the confidence that people are attracted to.
Yes. Yes.
And that's what people don't understand, that you can have on anything, but if you don't have confidence, or if you do have confidence, that's what's going to draw people or deter people.
Yes.
And so many women are not confident.
We all have our stuff that we don't like about ourselves. Like,
of course,
I'm in the Army, so I have to be a certain weight. So people say, "Oh, I say, if I don't run, I'll be 300 pounds because I like food." But there's still parts of me that I don't like.
Yes.
Like I tell people, I was like, "Oh, I go and get my toes done every 2 weeks because I got me some ugly toes, so they gotta make them look pretty." And my confidence, I'm wearing the flip flops, the whatever in summertime. My toes are painted, they look good.
So wait a minute. Do you have ugly toes or ugly feet?
No, I got like 2 ugly toes.
Okay.
I still go strutting with those. I'm not gonna make it deter me because, I have a little stomach. Okay, I made a child, and I'm not dedicated to do the 100 sit-ups every day. Okay. And I like fruit. I like sweets and chocolate. Okay, you better like your little stomach, or if you don't like it that much, go pay $5,000 and do something about it.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff that people don't like. Like everyone is like, "Oh my God, you have your nose is so small, your nose is so straight," and I'm like,
really?
Do you know how hard it is to breathe with this shit?
I love your nose.
I can't get a flu. I was like, this thing is too small. I can't breathe.
Really?
And people are talking about, oh my God, no, you do not wish you
Well,
had a
I have to
nose.
say, just looking at your nose, since you brought it up, people pay for a nose like that.
Yes, they do, because
Nene Leakes.
someone did ask me who did my nose job once.
Yeah, Nene Leakes has a nose similar to yours now.
And I didn't know that, so I looked at the person like, huh?
It's a beautiful nose. I mean, well, you're a beautiful woman. So how does your husband feel about you spending so much money? Well, I guess he won't feel any kind of way because he has a sneaker collection, but go ahead.
But we all have to know our limitations.
Yes.
So I know I have to put a certain set of money away every month, savings.
Yes.
I know I have to make sure my bills is paid, because yes, people, we all have bills.
Right.
And then I have my pool of Yolanda. She sees something, she go buy it because her eyes and Instagram gets her.
Right, right.
And the day that I have to leave that pool and go into my savings pool or my bills pool, okay, Yolanda, you got a problem, you stop.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we all have to know we have limitation. I can't shop like my very good girlfriend that I told you I met on IG.
Yes.
Because she's in a different level, a different class as me.
Okay.
So whatever I will, oh my, yes, I'm gonna live vicariously through you for the things I can't buy. Because I know my level. I'm not gonna push myself to get something if I know it's out. And that's the same thing I was saying about the Birkin.
And I was getting ready to talk to you about that.
Yeah. Do I want a Birkin? Hells yes. Do you see me with a Birkin? Hells no. Because I probably can get like 3 bags with Birkin money.
Right. So let's talk about the Birkin real quick. You know, as I look at them and consider, I also say, and this might be whatever. Do people know what that is? You know what I'm saying? Like, only people in certain circles really know and appreciate
what it is.
What it is.
So it's so funny you say that, because I live in Chestnut Hill, and
my grandma lived in Chestnut Hill.
It's a beautiful.
Yes, it is beautiful. My brother lives there now.
And I ran up to Starbucks because it's right up the street one day. I think it was sometime last year. And this lady's coming across the street, orange Birkin on her thing. Yes. She's going to the flower shop. And my head did. She's going, and everybody head straight going, because nobody don't know what's right. But I'm into fashion, so my head did a swivel. I was like, the army in me came on swivel. Because, and like, you're right, a lot of people don't know what it is, so they can't appreciate the quality, what goes into the craftsmanship, the reason why it's so elite and so hard to get. And you have, so I'm not playing their games. I'm not waiting on no list. There's a history, there's a background. It's the same thing with Cartier. The Cartier love bracelet. There's a story behind this. Since the Kardashians and everyone just goes and buy it. Okay. Your lover is supposed to buy this for you. He's supposed to put it on your wrist. And it's supposed to stay there permanently because you're in love. And that's the symbol of this bracelet. But now it's just a fashion statement, and everyone goes and get it without the history behind it. It's the same thing with the Birkin. There's a history behind it. And when you truly appreciate and love these things, you learn the history and you look at it.
Right. Do you think that as women, we dress for other people as opposed to ourselves, or both?
Both. Okay. I think both. Okay. I dress for myself. Okay. Sometimes when I dress and I go, there was like, where you thought you were going? Oh, I dress for myself. I don't care if I'm going to the movies, or I dress for myself. Nice. But then we dress so people can look at us and admire us, yes. Because like I keep saying, we're humans, and someone admiring me makes me feel good, and it boosts my self-esteem with any little imperfections I have. You look at me and tell me I look good, I feel like $1 million. Oh, that's awesome. I love compliments. I love, especially when I feel like I look like shit. And somebody compliments you. Yeah, that really makes me feel happy, or it changes my day, because every day I really don't want to get dressed up, especially with the pandemic, and working from home.
And some days it's just like, here we go again, you know. And I want to be fab, but I'm like, where the hell am I going
We're
now?
going. We all
Now,
have, yeah.
do you ever feel like this? Like you have all these nice clothes, but then you're like, I'm not going to wear that. I don't want to mess that up, or I'm going to wait to the perfect time, or no. I will hold on to things sometimes and be like, no, that's too dressy. I'm not. And some days I'm like, I need to start wearing my shit because if I pass, somebody else going to be in my stuff.
And that's
Yeah.
exactly what I say. And especially after losing my mom this year, I was like, and just before she passed, she told me something. She was like, you make me want to live life. She's like, I
Hmm.
love how you get up every day. And even though COVID is going on, you're excited. You get your run, you come in, you
Hmm.
get dressed up. She's like, when everything is over, we going on trips. We were making so many plans.
Hmm.
When she passed, I'm like, I'm going to live life. I'm going to
Yeah.
wear my stuff. I'm going to, I don't care if I'm walking down the street to go to a coffee shop. I'm going to live life because I don't know if I'm going to be here tomorrow. There is,
Right.
Sharon, there's
Right.
no
We
age.
don't
There's no
know.
age for when you can go. With the whole COVID and how many people died, we don't know.
Right.
We
That's so
don't.
true.
So you
Um,
have
some
to live life.
someone in the chat says, is there any such thing as overdressing? I'll let you answer and then I'll take my take. And hi, Sidrain. Go ahead.
I don't believe there's anything as overdressing.
Okay.
I don't believe you have, unless you're going to a certain function like a ball. Okay, then you know you have to dress certain ways.
Right.
But you can take a ball gown and you can put some combat boots on that
People do
and
that
a
now.
biker jacket. Like I wear sneakers and combat boots with dresses and stuff,
Love,
and that
love.
tones it down.
Yes.
So there's nothing as overdressing unless you're going to some fancy dinner or a ball or some kind of serious function, then okay. But every day you can wear whatever and put some boots, sneakers, whatever with that, and you are not overdressed.
Now you know the crazy thing, when I go to weddings, I
Mm-hmm.
make sure that I kind of dumb it down some because I don't want to overdress or overshine the
With the
bride
pride, yeah.
because it's her day. So if you have questions, anyone, put them in the chat and I will go through them with Yolanda, the fabulous. I'm gonna call you Duchess Yolanda. That's your nickname for me.
I like it.
Because you're just sitting there like, yeah, where's the maids and the butlers?
I like it. Oh, and my dress that I'm wearing, it is H&M. It is a
Nice.
sustainable material, so they recycled
It's
material.
beautiful.
It's 19.99.
I love it. So I know this is out the ordinary, and I don't know if you have it right there with you. Do you have your Chanel bag right there?
No, but I can run and get it really
Go
quick.
get it for me. So you guys, this is super exciting and super fun. And when Yolanda gets back, I'm going to bring her back on. But aren't you glad that you came on today? Yes. You know, as women, I believe that it's our right to be fabulous, to dress up, to smell good, to treat yourself good. So many of us don't treat ourselves good, but why not? We only live one time and you just have to do it. So wear your clothes. That's beautiful. Beautiful. That thing is sharp.
It's the double flap. A lot of people say it would be heavy, but it's not heavy
Okay.
at all. It's
Okay.
not
Okay.
heavy at all. And you see that, burgundy?
That's beautiful. I love that burgundy too.
Yes. And for I've actually only gotten into gold like the last 2 years because I was always like a silver and a white gold kind of person.
Okay. Okay.
But gold makes our skin complexion pop. So
Nice.
now I have
Nice.
so much gold pieces. It's like
Okay.
I'm like, we look good in gold.
You know, I just got someone said, Jackie said, I love the bag. And people, the ladies are so glad that they're here. So I
Oh,
have to
thank
say
you,
that.
ladies.
I believe that they're learning something today and, that's going to enhance their life. I love luxury items. I only had one Chanel bag, but I was on your Instagram and you asked the question, what is your favorite designer? Now, right now, my favorite designer is LV. However, I would love to get into something more different than LV.
You have to branch out. You have
Yeah,
to.
I
It's
looked
so
at the
much beautiful pieces out there.
I looked at the Christian Dior bags based on you. I did. I've been looking and going through your feed, okay? And Jackie keeps me right. I have to say that. Jackie, I did get the on the go bag too. So thank you for that.
Yes.
Yes, she tells me what's in and what I need to get and things like that. So I consider her as a personal consultant as well. Matter of fact, both of y'all are personal consultants. What I think for you, I think that you should do photo shoots as well with all your luxury items.
That's what my husband told me. My husband's like, he's like, if you want to take pictures, I can help you with it. I'm like,
Yes, yes, you need to. Like, you're just, to me, as my friend Jackie is, like a picture of class.
thank you.
And I love a classy woman. Love a classy woman. So, yes, please get the photo shoots with your stuff and, show us
I'm
how to put it
starting.
together and work
That's why I
it.
started doing outfit of the day. I was like, okay, let me put it and do a flat lay and take a picture of it every time I wear something. And people, it's like, oh, I never thought of putting that together. I'm like
Okay, okay.
I'm wearing these dresses and I have on my Balenciaga.
I love, yes. Now,
Like who would wear cowboy boots with a dress?
now, Balenciaga, right? I have Balenciaga glasses. I don't think I have anything else. I looked at some bags. Um, Thank you, Carlene. I got these earrings from Kim's Angelic Jewels. Okay, honey, $5.
Yes.
And I just want to like branch out.
So
LV is good to me. Okay, help me out.
Balenciaga, I will tell you, their shoes,
Mhm.
their sunglasses, like what you have.
Yes.
They have sweaters and cardigans.
Okay.
Those would be the three pieces I will tell you if you want to get Balenciaga. Those their bags are okay,
Okay.
but their shoes, their sweaters and cardigans,
I'm writing
and
this
even
down.
and even their scarves.
Okay.
Those are the pieces I gravitate towards because they're timeless.
Okay.
You can wear their shoes time and like I'll be able to wear these boots for years and years. This
Okay.
scarf will never go out of style. I have a
Okay.
cardigan that has the same kind of pattern that I can wear every fall and every winter and it will never go out of style.
Okay.
So especially when I purchase designer pieces that cost money, I make sure I buy pieces that I can use for as long as I live. I can use them no matter what age I am.
Yes. So explain to people, and I'm looking at time and I don't want to go over your time. Explain to people what statement pieces are.
Okay. So statement pieces is something that will enhance you and it will catch someone's eye. So an earring, a big hoop or earring with something in it, that's a statement piece. A hat is a statement piece. Shoes are statement pieces and handbags are statement pieces. The
Nice.
watch, the arm candy, the rings and stuff is really not statement pieces unless you're wearing Cartier, darling. Then that is a statement piece.
Darling, I love how you said
Yeah,
that.
but those are statement pieces, something that will catch someone's eye with just you passing by. It was like, oh, that's a statement piece. And those are
Okay.
the pieces I will say, if you want to splurge, those are the pieces to splurge on.
What would be a bag that you would recommend to someone who is just getting started in the luxury item or luxury bag field?
For your first designer piece, I will tell you start off with Gucci, because Gucci is designer, but it's not as expensive as the LV, the Chanel, the Dior. So if you start off with Gucci, you get a Mamont. You can get a disco bag. A disco bag is like $900 and something dollars. And that's a statement bag because it's a nice bag and it doesn't depreciate in price. And then from there, like my first designer bag was LV, but then LV was cheaper than what LV is now. LV prices are increasing as the years go by.
Yes. Someone said Dooney and Bourke. What do you think about Dooney bags?
Dooney and they're like, I had Dooney and Bourke when I was like in my 20s. Okay. And I'm surprised how they just like faded with the wind.
Okay. So Coach, you don't think
Dooney and Coach, they were the big popular like when I was in my 20s and stuff like that. But Coach is trying to make a comeback. Like how Gucci made their comeback, because Gucci kind of faded away.
Yeah, they did.
The last 5 years, Gucci made a comeback. Coach is trying to make that comeback now. And I haven't seen Dooney and Bourke do that to make that comeback. So they're still kind of like just mingling out there, and they never made that comeback.
What about Fendi?
Fendi's a nice one too, but Fendi is a little pricey too. Fendi is a little pricey too. So you can go with Gucci or Fendi, but Fendi is up there with the Louis Vuitton, the Dior, and stuff like that. But Fendi's a nice piece too.
Do you actually do workshops on teaching women how to put together their outfits and their clothes, like a stylist?
I've never thought of doing a workshop outside of the Army. I've done workshops in the Army for Army females and stuff like that, but I've never thought of doing it outside the Army.
Well, I'm getting ready to start Rich Bitch Academy and do Rich Bitch coaching.
I will be right in there with you. Like, teach me.
So, I would definitely love once we can all come back together. Some people are coming back together now, but of course, to me, safety is key for everyone. To come on a platform, even if it's virtual, to teach women how to put things together, maybe the do's and don'ts, things like that. But
powerful.
Yes, I love it. Could you please tell people how to reach you?
So my social media at Mrs. Porterfield, and believe it or not, if you guys follow me, you guys know we interact. I interact with everyone. I'll be there chitty chattering, going like, and then it comes like we're friends. So IG, I'm on IG every day, all during the day and stuff like that. I'm on IG. It's like my luxury stuff. That's part of I love it.
Yes.
And I love sharing. I just love it. I love the vibe I get from it. I mean, it has its negative and its hatred and its meanness, but it has its powerfulness and the sisterhood. You find women with the same like-mindedness. You find twins. It's amazing.
Yes.
So you can reach me on IG anytime. I'm always on there, and I will respond back to you.
Your IG tag isn't really in your photo because Yolanda and Porterfield is. So it's Miss Porterfield?
It's at Mrs. Porterfield.
So anyone who wants to reach Yolanda the Duchess.
I like that.
It's at cheers. It's at Mrs. Porterfield. And that's a MRS for Miss.
Yes. I carry my husband's name proudly.
Oh, that's awesome. So I want to thank you personally for coming on our show. Guys, everyone in the chat room, thank you. I know Yolanda has given you some awesome tips. You got to see her fabulous Chanel bag. Doesn't she look beautiful? Oh, someone said she is beautiful. Yes. So Yolanda, don't you go anywhere. You wait for me. I'm just going to take you off and I'm going to do my little ending spiel and I'll be right back with you. Okay?
Bye.
All right. Thank you. Hey, everyone. Wasn't that such a delight? I had the most amazing time talking to Mrs. Porterfield at Mrs. Porterfield on IG. She's beautiful. She's phenomenal. She's okay with sharing her luxury items with you. She's not intimidated by the negativity on social media when she's unboxing, but she wants you to feel and be just as fabulous as she is. And as we all know, as women, it feels good when we smell good and we look good. You have been on one with Cheron K. Griffin. Butterflies, continue to flap your wings and be phenomenal. Have a wonderful, 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 wonderful weekend. Thank you.
Your way, because freedom costs you the bus, you're not lost, 'cause freedom